Hey y'all, and welcome to Skyrim Scripting. On this episode, it's late and I should probably be asleep, but instead I'm going to show you how you can use list menus in your mods. So for example, here I've got a little mod running, and if I cast a spell, it'll show a list. It's going to show a list of like all the mods I have installed. You can put whatever you want in the list. So here, I clicked on the thing and it'll take me to something. That's it. And you can escape from the list as well. So whenever you click on something, it'll give you basically the index number of the thing you clicked on, or if you hit escape, you'll get -1. Let's show you how to use it. So this is all thanks to UIExtensions, which we've already covered in the first episode of this playlist. Wonderful mod. It's got almost 30,000 endorsements. It's used by a ton of different excuse me, it's late. I should have my tea. I'm so tired, you guys, but I want to get this out there because this is so easy. It's so easy that I can be super sleepy and still show you how to use it, and it's super powerful in your mod, so you gotta have it. You gotta have it. UIExtensions, as I've described before, has lots of cool different kind of widgets. It's got this, it's got a wheel menu. I love the wheel menu. I got police sirens out there. Even they love it. They're doing their sirens, right? So let's make a mod. And I waited for that police siren to pass. Here's a quick note. If you are super comfortable getting Papyrus source code PSC files put into the right directory to compile your scripts, and you're great at that, you can watch this video and you're already ready for it. Good to go. But if you're maybe not sure how to get UIExtensions compiling with your scripts, watch that first video in this playlist that shows you how to get text input working. And it's about a 30-minute video, but we go through how to get you set up, whether you're using Vortex or Mod Organizer or whatever. We get you set up so you can compile your scripts in this episode in the series. And moving forward, I'm going to assume that you already have your UIExtensions scripts compiling, and so I'm not going to hold your hand anymore. Okay, here we go. Let's make a mod. You're going to see my Mod Organizer 2 process. I'm just going to make a mod, show off the list menu. Usually I like to make a mod that does something neat, but this is just so simple. I'll show you the list menu. I'm going to create an empty mod with that name. I'm going to set up my creation kit so that when it saves its files into show off the list menu. Hit OK. I want to turn on UIExtensions. I want to turn on the scripts for it. I want to turn on SKSE. And I think that's all I need. I'm going to launch that creation kit. If my icon looks different than yours, it's because I am running the... All right, I'll enable it. It's because I am running the unofficial patch for the creation kit. Let me turn my desktop audio back on. I turned it off so you wouldn't hear that game before. So let's go ahead and hit save. It's the first thing I like to do with my mod. Hit save. So there we go. Why did it have UIExtensions in there? I think I know it. So, what are we gonna make? Let's make a quest. Let's make a quest together. We'll call it show off the list menu quest, and hit OK before you do anything else with this quest. List menu. What should we do? How are we gonna trigger it? We could trigger it like when you pick up an item. We could trigger it if you crouch. You crouch down and it'll trigger a menu. I want to show you how to do this really, really quickly. I don't want to show you ridiculous things, but I kind of want to show you ridiculous things. Let's show you how to do it really quickly, and then maybe I'll hang out and I'll use the menu for something absurd. So we're going over scripts and we're going to hit add. We're going to hit new script. Should extend a quest, and we're just going to call ours show off the list menu quest script, if that's not too long. and hit OK before doing anything else, and hit save. And because of the way I do things, I'm already going to piece out of this, and I'm going to open up Visual Studio Code, and I'm going to turn that mod we just made into a Papyrus script mod. So only do this if you're using Visual Studio Code, which I have a couple of screencasts showing off how I do this setup. So now I can go to my workspaces and I can find show off that list menu, but I'm assuming you watched the first episode in this playlist and you can get set up either using the edit source box in Creation Kit, or you use your own text editor however you want to. Here we go. We got the quest script. What are we going to do with it? Let's just, when the game starts, we'll show a menu. Event on init. Now on init might run too soon for even UI extensions to work, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Now, because I'm using my Papyrus project files, I need to do one thing real quick, and I need to enable UIExtensions, and I'm going to want to enable SKSE and save. I'm going to close this and open it because it reloads those imports faster. Again, that's only things for Visual Studio folks or folks using Pyro to compile Papyrus source code Papyrus projects, and you don't need to know what any of that means. You just need a script. And we're going to do UIExtensions.get menu. I think I've got this memorized. That's how easy it is. UI list menu. That thing returns a UI menu base, but that's not what we want. We want a UI list menu. List menu equals, and that won't compile because this returns the UI menu base, so we're going to cast this as a UI list menu. Don't worry if you're not used to doing that. Just do this line of code. That's that line of code. And I'm going to zoom back in. Once we got the list menu, we can add stuff to it. You can just type list menu, type dot, browse around. Shoo, little box. Look at all the stuff it's got. But the main thing you want is add an entry item. Now this has a bunch of scary parameters, but the only required parameter is entry name, like foo. Dog. Cat. List menu dot open menu. And that's kind of it. This will open up the menu, but we want to find out whether they picked a dog or a cat. So what we're going to do is this thing will return an integer. You can say int result index is what I do, equals, here you go, open menu. So it'll open up the menu, it'll kind of pause the game, and as soon as you either escape out and don't select something, or you select something, then the game's going to start playing again, but we'll get that result. So let's just say debug.messageBox. You picked, and then I'm going to put in the result index. So it looks like this, and I'm going to compile it. Cool Mind compiles. So that right there, that's the full code. Let's run it in the game. Let's go to SKSE. We need to run this with SKSE because it requires it. Again, you could check out that first episode in the playlist for how to get everything set up. We're just going to go to Riverwood, and if everything is ready at the beginning of the game, it'll ask us if we like a dog or a cat. Ooh, I didn't turn on the plugin. If you look here, there's show off the list menu, and it's unchecked. I should have checked it so that the mod would run. It didn't run. COC Riverwood. Ooh, Drummer build, Drummer spider. Those things are creepy. And I kind of suspect that when it runs on init, it's like literally too soon and the widgets aren't available yet. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to say I'm going to do this. You know, let's just try utility.wait. Let's try that. Utility.wait, and we'll wait like 3 seconds. See if that works. Make sure that it didn't work because I don't have UIExtensions installed, but I sure do. I got UIExtensions right there, and I got SKSE right there. Why doesn't it work? It's so easy that I'm doing it when I'm sleepy, but it doesn't work. There we go. Dog cat. It's cool. If on init is like really early, and the game hasn't even loaded up its level. Basically, on init is super early. So dog, you picked number 0. And if we were to go back to the main menu, it'd be nicer if we could cast this with like a spell or something, and then go back to Riverwood or go to like Riften, Bee, and Barb. I need better places to go to.
No, Maramo. We talked about that.
Oh, normally people start off the game saying, people of Riften. So let's do cat. Oh, no. That's no good. So here is a gotcha. When you use this menu, most of the UI extension menus, you do this open menu thing. And it'll give you back what the option was picked was. That doesn't work with UI extensions. Womp, 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 womp. Sorry. What you gotta do instead is go to int result index equals, and we're gonna do this instead. List menu dot get result int. So what happens after open menu? Some of the menus like block and collect that result, and some of them, it's all the menus work based off of SKSE events, and it's kind of asynchronous, and this is what you need. Let's watch it work. And if it does work, then you can just take a screenshot of that screen and you're good to go. Save, build. I want some tea while this loads. Whiterun puts you, is a weird cell. It puts you like way outside of Whiterun. And last time I did this, I think I got attacked by a wolf. Cool, let's try cat now. You picked number 1, hooray! And now if we were to go back to the main menu and go to like, is there a cell called Solitude? I don't think there is. We can go to Falk Reef Exterior 01. I don't know why I know that, but I know that. Falk Reef discovered. And now we can choose, now we're gonna hit escape. Ah, you picked -1. That's how you know if they don't pick something. So, I mean, peace out of the game. Part of me wants to hang out and make something absurd. I think that would be really, really fun. But I think some people would love it if this video is less than 15 minutes and they'd be like, oh, well, that's something I can watch. And I want to release more of those sub 15-minute videos. So here is one of them. Go use that list menu. This is the first of 2 episodes on the list menu. There's another way to use the list menu to build submenus, but it's not needed, because if you want a submenu, whenever the person selects an index, you can just look at what they selected and you can open up the menu again and open up another submenu. So we're going to hit 15 minutes soon, so I'm going to peace out. Thank you all. Go use this. Watch the rest of this playlist. I'm going to make more episodes on UI extensions, and happy modding. Peace.